Admit it. You've missed this one-on-one time with just me and you. Today I'm going to tell you guys a story. Oh yes, a story. Not quite a bedtime story, but I found it interesting, so you guys might as well. I've always wanted to tell you guys stories from my life, but once I was about to do it, nothing seemed like it was actually that great or funny, but I honestly feel like this one could be pretty good. So this story of amazing comedic gold is about the time I got my hair cut about 1 or 2 weeks ago. So I don't go to fancy places to get my hair cut. Although I care about my hair more than the average man should, I still go for like cheap $20, $18 haircuts at my local place. It's not a local, it's a chain, but it's local to me because it's down the road from where I work. So I got off of work, imagine my mop hair that I don't know if you've ever seen, and it's getting too long. It's too intense. It flows in the wind way more than it should, and I'm like, you know what? It's time to stop being lazy. It's time to stop being depressed. I'm gonna get my hair cut today. I'm gonna get my hair cut at my local insert chain haircutting place that has $18 haircuts with a discount that I don't qualify for. So I get there. It's cold. I believe it was raining slightly. I'm wearing this nice Cloak brand long sleeve shirt. It's soft, it's to the touch, it's amazing. I'm not sponsored, I'm just a fan. So I walk into my local insert name, and I see this girl. This girl that cut my hair like 4 years ago, and I loved it. It was amazing. It was the best haircut I ever got for $22 after I tipped. And I was like, oh my God, where have you been? You fell into the ether short after you told me how to get a great haircut. And I forgot because I don't remember, like, trimmer sizes and stuff. And I see her through the window as I'm walking up. My first thought is, you and I are going to make some sweet love to my hair. This is going to be amazing. I've got nothing to worry about, nothing to fear. It's all going to work out the way that God intended. So I walk in. She sees me. Obviously doesn't recognize me. Only I've been thinking about this moment of re-meeting this girl for 4 years. She's like, all right, just take a seat. I'll be right there. And I'm like, yes, I will take a seat. I will wait till the ends of the earth for you because this is going to be a dope-ass fire haircut. So I sit down, and she says, yeah, just give me a minute. One of us will be with you. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, who's this one of us? I only see you, and you're the only one for me. Who could you possibly be referring to? And as I sit down in the corner to wait, I make eye contact with this sweet middle-aged Asian woman shampooing an old man's head. He has no hair. He is basically bald. He has like that, like the white hair on the sides that's like doesn't really grow much but gets kind of wispy. So he's getting a full-on shampoo. And I'm like, wow. That seems a little creepy. Why does that man need that much attention to his hair right now? Is he after something more? Possibly. We will never know. Don't know where he went after that. Possibly to commit felonies. So we make eye contact. She smiles at me. I do like a, oh no. That one is for me. And so she talks to me when she brings the old man over. Sits him down in the chair. Gives a little snip, snip, snip. Done. Polishes off the top of his head. Just really getting in there. Getting in the scalp. It's shining. It's shimmering. It's reflecting the fluorescent lights off the ceiling. You could blind a pilot going over the town with that hair, with that head, that polished man. So she says hi. I say hi, and I'm like, this is for me. I'm gonna get this woman. I'm like, all right, maybe it won't be fun. It's not the dream girl that I don't know the name of, the age of, or anything else besides she gave me a dope haircut. And so I'm sitting there, and she walks up to cash him out with a gift card. A gift card. That's not difficult. It's a gift card. And she had sat there for like 5 minutes debating with this elderly gentleman about his gift card, about how to make it work, if it included tip or not. It did not. I learned it because I was sitting there watching this whole debacle go down because I was surveying. I was surveying how this situation plays out. After about like 5-ish minutes of debating with this gentleman about his gift card, I realize, oh no, she's new. And the girl, the dreamboat of a girl, is working on like this high schooler slash maybe like freshman, sophomore college girl's hair for a big social event. I assume people still go to social events. So it's taking a while. She's been working on her hair for like 40 minutes. I can tell. I'm screwed. So I sit down. With this sweet Asian lady. She calls me over. She's like, "All right, take a seat." And I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna be bald." So I sit down. I sit down. This was the mistake. Was I sat down. I didn't wait. Should have left. I should have gone anywhere else but there. $80 haircut. Why not? So I sit down, and she looks. She prints the receipt with my name on it because I've been there before. And they're like, "Okay, so it looks like the last girl took some notes on your hair. Do you want to do it the exact same way?" And I pull out a phone of myself. I mean, I'm extremely vain. I'm my own background. So I was like, "Yes, this right here. Do you see this? This is the hair that I want. This is the dream hair that I'm after." And she looks at it, and it's styled. So, I mean, obviously, it's probably a little bit harder to see. I don't know hair. She's like, yeah, okay. I forgot to mention, she has a very, very thick accent. So it was more like, okay. And I'm like, okay, you got this? So she grabs the hair apron. She walks over, grabs the hair apron, gives it a little flick, just a little flap in the wind. And I'm ready to buckle up. I'm ready to get my head shaved. I assume I'm going to be bald. She grabs it, puts it in the chair next to me, like combs out my hair. Just combs. It's soft. It's nice. She literally said, "You have really soft and nice hair." And I said, "Okay, thank you. That's very kind of you. Let's get this disaster on the road, shall we?" She takes the buzzer, the thing. I don't know what it's called. The lawnmower. We'll call it the lawnmower. And it just goes, just clean. Just strip of it gone. Right down my shirt. It is a lot of hair. It's like 4 inches of hair that just falls on my shirt, hits, and because it was just combed and also slightly wet, it hit and just went. I'm covered in my own hair, all the way down my sleeve. It is clinging. It went down my shirt. It already burns. My neck already burns. But I'm also extremely socially awkward when it comes to telling people, either one, how to like do their job, or two, hey, you made a mistake. I don't have the hair apron on. It's still in the chair next to me. It is still over there, and I'm covered in my own hair in my brand name cloak long sleeve shirt. This is tragic to me. I itch. It burns, but I don't say a damn thing. I make direct eye contact with myself in the mirror. I'm like, "Hey man, we're in this together." So she keeps doing it. She just I'm all over my back, on both sides now, just covered, front, back. My khaki pants are ruined from work. I had to wash those immediately, covered in hair. And then suddenly she goes, "Argh! Oh my God!" And then like chucks the lawnmower back onto the table and grabs the apron. It was like, "You could have told me." I'm like, "I wasn't paying attention. Also, you're supposed to know how to do this." So she then grabs the blow dryer and just get the hair off, which I appreciated. I didn't want to be covered in my own soft, incredible hair all over my shirt, in my back. So she just blows it off. I'm like, "All right, whatever. Maybe it's fine." She then pulls my collar back and blasts the hot air straight down. So it then pushed all the hair down my back, and instantly I feel like someone lit a match in my t-shirt. It burned so bad. The hair itched so much. So much! So I realized I'm in an international tragedy right now. This is going to be an incident that not even CNN and Fox News could help me out with. So I have my shield on. I have my protective armor now on for the rest of this amazing haircut. So she does this is the lawnmower, hair's gone. She then walks away, comes back and is like, most men don't like when I do this. And I'm like, "Well, do what? Do I have to sign a waiver first? What are you doing to me? What comes next? What could you possibly do to a man next to take them by surprise?" She puts hair clips in my hair. Like the tan ones, like the tan / kind of orangey ones that like everybody's everyone's like 40 to 50-year-old aunt has. It's like, it's always there and you don't know what it does. So she just puts them in right here. So my hair is now, instead of like flat, it's just like that. It's just slightly pulled up. I don't know what it does. It's not my position to ask questions at this point. I'm along for the ride. So she puts it in, continues buzzing, whatever else. I itch. I'm sad. I assume that I'm going to cry over this haircut. So she just trims it up. I don't think anything else notable happened during the trimming process. But I was covered. I was still covered in hair. I didn't want this. I didn't ask for this. I thought I was a good person. So we're getting closer to the end. She's just like trimming around, whatever. She's just trimming hairs randomly. Like the back of my neck, sure, why not? My neck, actually, no, that's coming up next. Just trims it all, whatever. She's like, is that too long? I think it's too long. Should I shorten it? I think it's too long. And I'm like, no, I think it's fine. It's probably okay. You know, it's the style, you know, whatever. I assume it's fine. She's like, should I shorten it? I can shorten it for you. And I'm like, ma'am, you're freaking me out a little bit. If you start panicking, I'm going to start panicking. And like that, then I'm going to panic more. And then you might panic more. And you're holding scissors. Like, you could get so scared, you just try to fix the situation. Just murder me right there in that insert local hair salon chain here. So I'm like, no, it's fine. This is how I normally do it. Leave it. I just want to be done. I'm sad. So then she's like, how do you want your sideburns? And I'm like, I don't know. Even them out. Surprise me. I don't care. I don't know what looks good. I'm wearing a black cloak long sleeve shirt and flannel pajama pants that are covered in what appears to be dog hair, possibly chicken tender nugget dust. I don't know what looks good. She's like, okay. And I was like, square them up, line them up, whatever. Don't know the words. Just do the thing. All right? Just make it work. Just make it happen. She takes out her lawnmower again and just... And I was like, excellent. How did you mess this up? She shaves my sideburns and then half my face. Like, I get it. I don't grow much of a beard. I don't grow a lot of facial hair. It's whatever. I like to think it looks good. What little there is. But then she goes like over the cheekbone down like the center of my face. And it's gone. That was 2 months of hard work. That was 2 months of hard work of hair coming out of my face. Looking gross. Then she does the other side and then stops above my cheek. So I have 2 uneven, shitty beards. One cheek is like full and black. One has a straight white line going down the center of my face. Why? I was buckled. I was buckled in for this ride. But little did I know, I had to put a second buckle on and then put it over the front as if you were in the middle seat of your friend's Jeep and he's like, I bet I can take this hill. You put both on and you strap in for the ride. Whatever. We're approaching the finish line. I'm sad. And the number one thing that is gross, just gels, like hair gels, moisturizing, stuff like that. That kind of stuff just feels gross. It freaks me out. So she walks over to this like tiramisu, Tresemme. It's this bottle of like 50 ounces of this clear hair gel. And I see her just ham fist it. And I'm like, oh God, no, please don't do this. And she goes, and I'm like, don't touch me, please. And then most people, they just drive it straight into your hair. And you're like, oh, I'm cold and wet now. Why? Why am I cold and wet? No, what she did, which continued to astound me, was whack. She's like, slap me upside the back of the head with this thing. Like, I'm stunned. I'm flashbanged. I no longer have a concept of where I am, what time it is, and why the lights got so bright. She just, right in the back of the head. My hair's now sticking straight up with so much force, it was mind-blowing. I've never been slapped in public like that by somebody I'm paying. That's a foreign concept to me. I don't do that often. So she does the thing. She does the stuff. It's great. It's wonderful. My hair, does this cool thing where, whenever You ever seen those pictures of like a baby? Like somebody giving their baby a bath and like has like their hair straight up and like just one straight up point. That was my hair. I'm a grown adult, allegedly. And I'm looking like I'm 5.5 years old. I still might right now, but at least I feel like I don't. Whatever. It's cool. It's fine. I'll go home and burn it all off in a moment. So here comes like the ending, the coup de grace. The coup de grace of this local insert hair cutting chain here is they give you a little hot towel. Little warm little hand cloth. They wipe your face down. They get all that hair off. They wipe the back of your neck. Whatever. Try to send you on your merry way. This woman took it to the next level. She took the towel, put it on my face, just wipe the forehead, wipe my face down. Then they're like the front, whatever, just slightly wipes it. It's whatever. It's their business. I just wait it out. Like towel whips me in the back of the head, right in the neck, like just slaps it down, and then starts massaging my neck. Just getting in deep. Gets deep into my neck. I'm uncomfortable. I didn't pay for this. I didn't pay for the happy ending. Are they going to charge me for it at the end? I hope not. I don't have that kind of money. So she starts rubbing my neck, and I'm like, all right, whatever. Maybe she's really, really trying to get that hair out. She pulls my collar back once again, and I'm like, oh no, she's just going to dump a Coca-Cola glass amount of hair down my back, and it's gonna suck. No, she moves the towel down to my upper back, and then keeps going. I don't know what's going on. I'm looking around. I'm seeing if anybody's seeing what I'm seeing, feeling what I'm feeling. Maybe a lost soul in the crowd to help me out. There wasn't a crowd. There's only 4 people in the room, the other one being the other hairdresser. And I'm looking at her, and I'm like, why? You've done this to me. This could have been us. So I get up after my slight molestation, which is fine. It's fine. It was a very soft shirt. That could have been what it was. We walk up, handing her my money. And all of a sudden, we were cool. We were copacetic. And she's like, I'm so sorry. I can fix your hair. All this stuff. And I'm like, what are you going on about? We just said it was fine. I just want to go home. I want to get in my car and I want to leave. I want to get out of here. And the other girl turns around and she does like that, like the smile where she wants to know what's going wrong. Like, did something happen? Are you okay? Did she mess something up? She didn't say anything, but she looked at me with a slightly worried expression. And I'm like, this could have been you. This could have been us. We could have done great things together. But no, you had to pawn me off with the other. And then I left, went home, took a shower. I mean, my hair was fine, but I mean, it was a decent story, I thought. It was wild from start to finish. I've never had an experience like this before. Yeah, it's pretty much all I got. Got more stories if you want to hear more. But, if you want to hear more stories like that, just be sure to subscribe and ring that bell button. But, all right, that's it. See you in the next video.